tour Gloom. These are some of the tour pranks that we pull on each other. I'm like kind of a go with the flow prank guy. Like if I see an opportunity, I take it. But on this tour, there hasn't been anything too crazy, but lots of little things. Like, for instance, yesterday we were in St. Paul, Minnesota, and we get to the venue. There's like this big stage, and then there's a big curtain, and then there's like a restaurant area with this tiny little like acoustic stage. And then I just, you know, Bill's a little stressed out. He just got back, and then I go back there and act all pissed off and tell him that because we're the openers, and like because of time slot issues, we had to play on this tiny little corner stage, like right next. And you should see it, and it's funnier if you saw the stage. But yeah, Bill couldn't believe it for a couple seconds, and then. Yeah, and I got a quick little laugh out of that. Another, like Chris, we have a camera guy on this tour, and I accidentally left like a 4-pack of Reese's that had like melted on day one. It was already like peeled open, and I left that on his seat. And he was like, dude, why is this Reese's on my seat? It's all melted. So then now it keeps like resurfacing in the van. I won't throw it away. And anytime I find it, I put it on his seat. So he sits down and he's got like chocolate all over his ass. And he'll chuck it at me. He keeps making the royal mistake of throwing it at me because then I get to keep it and put it back on his seat. But it's been like 10 times now and he's flipping out.
My favorite story was what I pulled on Jay. I don't know, God, this must have been like 6-8 months ago. Have you guys ever seen one of those glue traps for mice?
Yeah.
We had this old van, and somehow mice got inside the van and were living in the van. And so what we did was we put down these glue traps in the van to get them. So we eventually got it. I felt bad for the guy, but he had to go. And I had all these glue traps left over. So Jay one time got in the van, and just as he was sitting down, I threw one of these glue traps under his butt so that he sat down on this glue trap. Like, we had a 45-minute drive. 10-15 minutes into the drive, he wanted to stop at 7-Eleven, so he's walking around 7-Eleven with this glue trap stuck on his ass. And then finally we get home, and this thing has been on there for a long time. And he was like, he had just noticed it, and he was like, he was so pissed off he couldn't get it off. I couldn't get it off. I was literally tearing his pants trying to get it off. Like, he was holding his pants up, I was ripping the thing down. It was so great.